Hi there, students. At least. And I'm also going to look at not in the least as well. Okay, least is the superlative of some. Okay, John has some money, Bill has less money, but Susan has the least money. Okay, so least, smallest amount. So normally we use at least in 3 different ways. So at least meaning not less than, the minimum. I need at least £3 for the bus fare home, the very minimum. You need at least £50,000 to buy a house, probably a lot more. You will take at least half an hour to arrive, so not less than and maybe more than. So at least, yeah, a quantity at least. There were 20 people at least, maybe there were more. Okay, so at least, the minimum. The second way we use at least is to make a positive comment about a negative situation. So you're an hour late, but you arrived at least. So the positive thing is that you are here now. Okay, at least. I lost my wallet, but at least I didn't lose my credit cards. So something negative and at least something positive. Normally the at least is less positive than the negative thing that happened. I couldn't communicate with him, but my friend spoke Korean, so I was able to communicate with him through my friend, at least. I wasn't able to communicate directly, but at least I could communicate through my friend. So something negative and then something positive. Okay, the last meaning is more complicated. We use it to mean regardless, in the same way that we use anyway. See the video about anyway. So, for example, you must thank them at least. Yeah, you may not be happy with what they did, but you must thank them at least. So, regardless of not being happy, you should thank them. This is really an extension of this positive comment about something negative. You borrowed some money from them to buy this object and then you lost the money, but you need to pay them back at least, regardless, in any case. Yeah. He couldn't answer the question in the exam, but at least he could have written something, invented something. At least he could have guessed the answer. Okay, so he could have guessed, or he should have guessed anyway. Okay, so at least, not less than. I need at least £3 for the bus fare. Something positive about a negative situation. I lost £10, but at least I enjoyed myself. And then, regardless of the situation. So, I didn't have, okay, the food wasn't very good, but at least there was some food. But anyway, there was some food. It's not clear really the division between the positive comment about something negative, and this regardless. At least you should thank them for what they did, even if you're not very happy. Okay, not in the least, or a negative verb in the least, means not at all. Okay, in the negative. So, do you mind? No, I don't mind in the least. At all. Not the smallest amount. Am I disturbing you? No, not in the least. No, you are not disturbing me in the least. So, not the slightest amount. Not at all. He was not happy in the least. He was not happy at all. Okay, so what about formality? Let's see. At least meaning a minimum. This is neutral formality, and you can use it in both an informal conversation and a formal document. You need at least £1,000 to finance this project. With a positive comment about a negative situation, I think this is slightly informal, and I think if I was writing something formal, I'd write a negative sentence and then however, or something like that. And then this final one, regardless of what has happened, in any case, this is informal, yeah? So let's try this example. Yeah, he should pay them back at least informal. I think maybe something more formal. The minimum he should do is to pay them back. And then this phrase, not in the least. I think probably not the smallest bit would be a more formal way of saying it. Not in the least. This is slightly informal, definitely good for an informal conversation, but something formal, I think use a different phrase. Not the smallest amount, yeah? Not the slightest. Maybe that's slightly too informal. Okay, so at least, not less than. You need at least an hour to get there. Positive comment about something negative. It was very expensive, but it's beautiful at least. And you need to be polite at least. Anyway, it doesn't matter what happened, but you need to be polite. And then, in the least, not the slightest amount, not the smallest amount. So, there you go. If you enjoyed the video in the least, give it a rating. I've used in the least in the positive there. If you enjoyed it the slightest amount. So, let me go back. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.